Good, good evening, everybody, and welcome for a long day here at Manning Field as we start the final day of the Lynn City Series soccer tournament. Right off the bat, I have to apologize to Cindy DeLeon. They listed two goaltenders on the roster, and I didn't get, they don't give us the starting lineup. And I just assumed that it would be the senior that would be the goaltender. And I talked about one goaltender, and Cindy DeLeon was actually the one that got the shutout against Notre Dame to get the win for Lynn Tech. They lost in the opening game. Both these teams lost. Tech lost to Glasgow. English lost to St. Mary's. English is looking to go 1-1. Tech is looking for 2 in a row. They beat Notre Dame after losing. DeLeon will make the save. Elise Newson, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, the first name. And Abby Driscoll is the head coach for English, but Newson is in net for English. Justin Barrasso is the coach. Melissa Zayas from long range, it got blocked. She kicks it back deep. Tech with a rush. From long range, letting it go high, wide, and off to the right side. Good bid. They're coming off a big game where they put 7 on the board. That was Helen Pojoy. She scored 4. And picked up an assist, leading the way for Tech in that win over Notre Dame. Tech gets it deep. Pojoy trying to walk around. Throws it across, goes by everybody. There was nobody out in front of the net. So Newsom will get to kick it away. First of 4 here today. The 2 consolation rounds and then the 2 championship rounds. Mary's boys will take on the Glasgow boys in the consolation round. And it goes out off Tech. English knocking it deep. Tech is the only one back there. And they play it away. Popped up and goes out of play. Tech will get the throw in. bright and early start in this one. These young ladies had to get up early. This is a 9 o'clock start to get 4 games in because there's a Kip has got a football game here. We had 2 football games last night. St. Mary's got a big win over Spellman. And Zayas lined that up and drilled it and just got a little bit high over the crossbar. She got a good effort, but just lifted enough that it went over the crossbar instead of under the crossbar. So St. Mary's got a big win against Spellman in football last night. English came up short against Methuen. So we're underway in the 2021 season, and we're doing it normally. The sports that are supposed to be played are the ones being played. Let's get called for offside. Good thing about these games in the daytime, you can see the numbers. You have to look into maybe a few improvements here at Manning Field. You get here at night, it gets really dark. They knock it ahead, they're not going to be able to save it. Ada Bilal tried to get there, but couldn't. Yanya Barroso will get the throw in. Won't be her. And it'll be Sandy Garcia, who also had a pretty good game. I think she got a goal and 3 assists. She made 3 very nice passes in the game against Notre Dame that sent Tech in alone and they scored. Quick throw in. Here's Poljoy again. They got to watch out for her. She gets by. And she gets by again. Throws it out in front. Newsom is there to pick it up. And she'll kick it away. English will be playing their first full schedule in the GBL League. Zayas with a rush. Gets around, walking in, takes the shot, it got blocked, gets it back, knocks it home. Great rush by Zayas. Great rush by Zayas. She went by 3 or 4. She got to the last one. The shot got blocked, but right back to her, and she knocked it home. She's been their leading scorer the last couple of years. And she gets him on the board. Over 8 minutes in. And here comes Zayas again. She walks around again. Got one more to beat. Gets around. It got pushed a little bit too far. From out in front, they lined it up. They had a perfect shot from the 10-yard line. And Ada Bilal just hooked it off to the right. I guess sliced it off to the right. A few brave fans who got here early. Once you get outside, you woke up pretty quick because it's a cool morning. I don't know if it's going to be cool all day, but certainly was cool. People with sweatshirts on. English trying to keep it in play. Tech knocks it out. And that was Barroso knocking it out. And Gutierrez will put it in play for English. Zayas trying to knock it to the net. Tech knocks it away. And I thought it was English knocking it out. I thought it was Gabriel, but they called it off Barroso. They knock it to the net. Defense knocks it away. English keeping the pressure on, keeping the ball at the Tech end. Tech is going to kick it out and knock it out. Knocked out again. They put it right on the foot of Zayas, right out in front. Luckily, Lynn Tech got a piece of that. She lined up. That's a perfect spot for her. She was going to knock that home. Tech just got a piece and knocked it wide to the right. And now English will get a corner kick. Zayas with the kick. Gets it right out in front. It's loose off her body. And they're going to call it off a hand. They try to knock the ball down. They got a piece of it with the arm of the hand. And Tech will get to kick it away. And before they do that, just about a little over 12 minutes in, we got a timeout down the field. We come out of the timeout, Tech will kick it away. English leading at 1-0 on a goal by Zayas. It's been on the Tech side of the field for quite a while. Now it's kicked out by Asima Gabriel. Asima has become a friend. I have to say, she used to work. John's Roast Beef is gone. We've lost a historic landmark. John's Roast Beef is closed. Tasso Nikolakopoulos, a graduate of St. Mary's, closed up and has gone to Florida. He's doing extremely well down in Florida. And we miss him already. We were missing him when he left. It stayed open while he was down there opening up his business. But Asima Gabriel was worked down there, and I go in there quite often, Tasso being a friend. And I got to know her and a lot of the other young men, young ladies that Tasso used to employ. Now it's going to be a Chinese place. My dogs are devastated. I used to get remnants of roast beef for my 2 dogs. English lost it. Tech knocks it away. And I was like, I got it, you got it, nobody got it. Now Tech finally gets it. This is Pojoy. She's their best player. And she was listed as a defenseman, and they put her up front the game against Notre Dame. As I mentioned, she got 4 and an assist. So that was a good move by Coach Barrasso. From long range, stayed wide left and went out of play. That was off the foot of Garcia. And Newsom will get to kick it away. Heck was trying to pick that off and walk in alone. That was Blaney. English was able to take it away. Now Tech coming back. Bojoy broken up. She gets it back, squeezes between a couple of defenders. She tried to throw it out in front and banged it off an English player, and Tech will get a corner kick. This is the first of 2 consolation games. St. Mary's boys against Glasgow boys will be the other one. St. Mary's boys and Tech boys will be in finals. The kick from the corner goes behind the net. High school girls and the St. Mary's girls will be in the final. Tech against the English boys in the boys' final. And Newsom gets to kick it away again. We're still 1-0 off the goal by Melissa Zayas. English taking it back the other way. They knock it deep, they knock it too deep, it's going to go out of play. A little too much foot in that one. But again, it's nice to be back doing this football and getting back in the swing of things. Hopefully it's not an abbreviated season like it was. English and Glasgow playing 4 football games, and not counting the tournament cup, English and Glasgow playing like 6 or 7 basketball games. And having all the sports at the same time. Lynn Tech wound up not having a basketball season, because by the time Lynn was allowed to compete out of the red zone, as they call it, the Commonwealth Conference had completed their basketball schedule because other leagues were playing, because they weren't considered red zones like Lynn was. Took Lynn a long time. Tom McGee and Superintendent Tutwiler and principals, teachers, ADs, coaches did a fabulous job. They just barely touched it. That was Mariah Fowler. Got a little left foot, rolled it in. Cindy De Leon able to make the save easily. And she boots it away. Tech with a rush down the far side. Knocking it deep. Maybe it's going to go too deep. Tech will make a substitution. So I think the one negative, a lot of people call it a major negative, but if they have to wear masks in school, I think it's easy enough for these kids to do, especially if they want to go to school full time and not do remotely, which I don't think really helped most students. That's only my opinion. So if the worst that happens during the day, they have to put a mask on, the teachers and everybody, as Newsom goes up and get two hands on it and knocks it away. Garcia from long range. It goes wide right. Gabriel Jesus broke it up, and Tech knocks it out. And Gabriel Jesus knocks it away again. And here comes Garcia. Pojoy couldn't get around Anidia Welton. Welton's one of those real good defensemen that English has. Garcia is another one. Gabriel Jesus is a third. And English couldn't keep it in. He knocked it out. It'll be a corner kick coming up again for the Lady Tigers. Coming from the near side. We had a brief stoppage because Newsom's shoe was untied, and she can't tie it. She has to get somebody to tie it because he's wearing those gloves. She comes out of the net, makes sure nobody gets a hold of it. She catches it and boots it high, boots it deep. Bounces by everybody. Zayas pushes it by. She's going to rush. She's going to walk in alone. Walking in. Takes her time. And it slipped by. Nice save. De Leon come out and challenged her. And Zayas was a very good goal scorer. Tried to go around her, and De Leon got a piece. And it went wide left. That's an outstanding play against a good goal scorer walking in alone. If English has their druthers, that's the one they'd like to have walking in alone. Corner kick coming from the near side. They get it out in front. It goes past everybody. Tech knocks it away. And they'll start it back. Tech with it again. From long range. That was Sandy Garcia getting the shot off. Cruzman was able to make the save because it did come from long range. Zayas again, trying to walk in. Passes it across. English trying to get loose. Tech breaking up the play. Dion was way out of the net. She was over in the far corner looking for the loose ball. Luckily, Tech cleared it away. Tech coming back. Pojoy in the middle. Trying to get around, trying to get loose. She gets around a couple of defenders. She had a chance to take a shot and didn't take it. She tried to get closer, and now it gets knocked out. She's fighting that battle with Gutierrez, and Gutierrez won the battle. She got around two defenders, and rather than take the shot, she went back to try and get a little closer, and he just knocked it away from her. English knocks it out. Body's going down. They collided. English tips it by, takes it back in the Tech end. And Tech breaks it up nicely and takes it back the other way. And they got a little too much foot on it. Lost control of it. Knock it into the English bench area. English will make a substitution. The one great rush by Zayas is the difference. They knock it out off Tech. Gutierrez will put it in play. Zayas lost it off her foot. It got picked off by Garcia. Knocking it deep, trying to send Pojoy in. And is defense again. That was Garcia making the defensive play for English. They tried to send Pojoy in with that long pass. That happened I think it was 3 times against Notre Dame with Sandy Garcia trying to send Pojoy in. She helped her get those 4 goals. I think English was getting ready to put the ball in play. Now they give it to Tech. Tech picks it off. Garcia can't get loose for a shot. And here's Gabriel Jesus. Broke up the play, didn't knock it out. Now it's going to go out. And English will get to kick it away. Newsom will do the honors. She'll use her right foot again. As we've got 10 minutes and counting left in this first half. We mentioned Tech looking for 2 in a row. English looking to go 1-1. English leading at 1-0. On Melissa Zayas' goal. Ojoy gets around. He tried to center it, got blocked by a couple of defenders. Gabriel Jesus and Welton. And the shot gets blocked again. That was Ashley DeLeon blocking the shot by Sandy Garcia of Tech. And it went out off Tech. And actually it was Amy Gutierrez who blocked the shot. Long pass, too far. It's going to go out of play. Yeah, we don't have ball boys or ball girls, so they have to chase the ball when it goes out. They just hope it doesn't go that far. Newsom will get to kick it away again. English has one game in the tournament, non-league. Ojoy trying to walk in, gets it broken up. English will get a free kick. Zayas trying to walk around. She's going to get her second. She got loose. DeLeon came way out to looking for the ball. Left the net empty. And Zayas knocks it in again. Just inside that far post. And English grabs a 2-0 lead. Both goals by Zayas. She beat a couple of defenders. The ball was there. She had a clear shot at the net. DeLeon had come out to try and get the ball. And Zayas had most of the net to shoot at. She knocked it inside the far post. And that's going to get... English picked it off, tried to throw it ahead, but they threw it too far. So Tech has made a couple of big mistakes, leaving a player open, and unfortunately it was Zayas both times because she's the top scorer for English. She's their best player on offense. And gets knocked out. Knocked it out was Giovanna Vasquez. And Gutierrez will put it in play. Gabriel Jesus is blocked. Fowler got broken up. English tips it ahead. Fowler looking to go get it. It goes out off English. And English knocks it out again. Tip to the middle of the field. Gabriel Jesus with it. Looking for Gutierrez off her foot. Tech knocks it back upfield. And break up the play. Tech went down and they're slow getting up. That was Diana Garcia who got knocked down. And she's going to go to the sideline. I don't know if they... I was looking to see if they were going to give Tech a free kick for the takedown. They didn't blow the whistle at the time. They blew the whistle because she was down. She's walking out under her own steam. She seems to be okay. And they didn't call any collision. English keeps it in. And English knocks it away. It skips past Fowler. Blaney knocks it to the far side. Trying to get it in front. Get knocked away by Welton. Welton does a nice job playing that center field spot defensively for the Dogs. Gutierrez got it, threw it ahead. It deflected off an English player. Pojoy trying to walk around, trying to get the shot off. She knocked it off Gutierrez. She made a little pivot to get the shot off. And when she drilled it, she knocked it right off Gutierrez. Gutierrez with it. Gets around a couple. Knocks it ahead. English with it. Bounced off Fowler. Fowler takes the shot and knocks it home. The ball kept floating around. It wound up on the foot of Fowler. And she just tipped it over the head of the goaltender under the top crossbar. And just before the final 2 minutes, English grabs a 3-0 lead. So they've taken advantage of the shots they've got down deep. 2 by Zayas and now 1 by Fowler. She's only a freshman. They move Pojoy back on defense. It's going to hurt them offensively. We're into the final 2 minutes of this first half. Heck knocks it upfield. Blaney trying to get control. Fowler knocks it away. And it's going to go out off English. Bounces over the Tech player's head. Gabriel Jesus breaks it up. And it gets knocked away by Demiri De Leon. Closing moments in this first half, a big one. Gabriel Jesus will put it in play. Zayas bounced off her out of play, but they blow the whistle, and that'll do it for the first half. A big half for English. Zayas got them out going with a breakaway. She added another one, and then Fowler tacked on a third. And at halftime, it's Lynn English 3, Lynn Tech nothing. We're getting set to start the second half. English now leading 3-0. We'll be going from left to right on your screen. Two goals by Zayas, another one by Fowler. And English has grabbed a 3-0 lead over Tech. And we mentioned Tech was looking to win 2 in a row. They won their last game against Notre Dame handily. But they gave a couple of close open shots to Melissa Zayas, who is a very good goal scorer. And then late, Fowler got loose in front and just popped it over the goaltender's head. They put Pojoy back up front. She's battling and she goes down. And she went down and she's staying down. Now she's getting up, thank God. Newsom feels that loose ball by the side of the net. She'll kick it away. We mentioned English. They had a shortened season in the GBL. They'll be starting. They moved over from the Northeastern Conference. They'll be in with Everett, Medford, Malden, Somerville, Chelsea. Revere went back to that league as well out of the Northeastern Conference. And they'll have their first full season. We say hopefully. Zayas still trying to get around. It got tipped and it went in the back of the net. She just kept fiddling and diddling and getting around defenders. She took the shot. De Leon got a piece of it, but it deflected into the net. And Zayas has a hat trick. So very quickly, first minute and a half of the second half, Zayas gives English a 4-0 lead. She's got 3 of the 4, a hat trick. She just went down that far side and just kept deking and getting around the defenders. And she finally got loose for a shot. Looked initially like De Leon might make the save, but then it deflected off her hand and went inside the near post. Fowler breaks it up. And then Fowler breaks it up again. upfield. They ran over. Maria Barrios was looking to get the ball. Emma Farris Howes just ran over like she was running for a first down. Tech will kick it away. Fowler knocks it towards the net. DeLeon will come out and grab it. Zayas with it. Here she comes. From long range. Tipped in again. Zayas getting it done. She's putting on a show. She got the first 2 of the game. Now she got the first 2 in the second half. She's got 4. DeLeon kicked it away. Zayas picked it off. Right around the 15-yard line, she just drilled it. DeLeon went up, got a hand on it, but couldn't knock it out. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-0 game. Tech pushes it ahead. That was Fowler hustling and picking it off, but then knocks it out of play. Sandy Garcia will put it in play. Substitution for Tech. Bojoy trying to make a move, pushes it down the far side. Fowler catching up. She slips it by. Trying to get by again, still with it. Couldn't get the shot off. It got blocked. Alicia Jean made the big block. Bojoy made a good move. Got around a couple, but couldn't get the shot off. Welton back deep. Make sure it doesn't get to the net. Bojoy from long range. Pushes it wide right. Tech still looking to get their first shot on net. And bounced off Blaney. Looking to walk in. Bilal out in front. Good hustle by Blaney to break it up. Looked like Bilal might walk in. Blaney will kick it away for the Tigers. This is the consolation round of the Lynn City tournament, back for the first time in 2 years. Nice to have it back. We'll have some of the other tournaments back as well. I don't think we're going to have the Holland softball tournament. I don't think there's anybody to run it. We'll wait and see about the Boverini basketball tournament. I know there's going to be, it won't be a Clancy tournament, but there'll be a Dougie Mullins baseball tournament. Dougie, the former very good coach for Lynn English, tragically died at a very young age. Joe Caponigo and the AGs from, especially from English, Dick Newton, where Dougie Mullins was the baseball coach, and Billy Duffy from Glasgow, where Dougie Mullins was a player, are getting involved, and they're going to have it. So that will be an event coming up. I don't know what the situation is for the Christmas golf tournament. Hockey tournament. But again, back in school full time, back full schedule of sports, and a full schedule of normal sports, not just condensing everything at one time. So people to know who was playing at what time and what sport was playing. And made it very difficult. Janice Peely kept that in. Garcia picked it off. Tips it ahead for Pojoy. And she got broken up nicely by Alicia Jean. And Pojoy and Garcia come together. Trying to center it. It walks through. They swung and missed. They got it across. It bounced all the way across to Demary DeLeon. And as she lined up the shot, she swung and missed. The difficult part for me here is that you see that they're not wearing pads, there's contact made, and they go down, and it's sometimes where they go down like they're shot with a gun, and they're down, and play goes on, and they get back up and get back involved in the play. So you don't know whether they're really hurt, shook up, or they're following some of those pro players that, like, hopefully try to, in all the sports, try to flop and get the referees to give them calls. I know they have, ESPN has, every once in a while, they'll run a segment on the flops in soccer and basketball, and even football. Sometimes these kids watch them and they try to get a call. Trying to walk in, Paul Joy. Again, a little too much one-on-one, and they just take it away. English with a rush down the far side. Still with it. Tech goes down. English bumped out in front. They're lining up the shot, and they finally take the shot, but they didn't get much on it. That was Jacqueline Gonzalez. She was out front, a little hesitation. Finally got the shot, but didn't get a lot on it. De Leon able to make the easy save. St. Mary's boys will take on the Classical boys in the next game, the Consolation. Tech knocks it deep. Welton is going to let it go to Newsom. And she'll get it and kick it away. Blaney knocks it deep. Goes off Jean. Everybody trying to get a foot on it, trying to get control. Broken up. Jean finally knocks it away and boots it away. And here's Jean getting involved again. Zayas with it. Bilal. They've moved Zayas back to defense with the score. 5-0. Garcia tips it ahead. And they knock it off Tech. That was Polanco knocking it off. Both teams make substitutions. Bilal knocked it off a Tech play, got it back, but then got it broken up. And that bounced up and got somebody on the hand, I think, or not. There's a Tech player down, back up field. English trainer hustling out. She seems to be okay. She's walking out all right. I think that was Jennifer Ramirez. And Tech is going to get the kick because English blocked it with an arm or a hand. So the free kick coming for Tech. High in the air. Welton back there playing that deep center field. Zayas with it. with a rush. Slides it in the middle to Garcia. Pass. Hit off the knee of Fowler. Bounce back to Garcia. Trying to get loose. Couldn't get loose to get the shot off. And Sandy Garcia wouldn't let Amy Gutierrez go anyplace. Zayas breaks it up easily. Walks around everybody, trying to walk in. Dumps it ahead. Bilal wasn't expecting the pass. She was watching Zayas, and it goes off her out of play. Zayas made a couple of moves. She was going to the net. Bilal was just watching, saying, go ahead and go. And Zayas made the pass, and Bilal wasn't ready for it. DeLeon will kick it away. Fowler knocks it back. And DeLeon will kick it away again. English trying to get loose. Tech doubles up and takes it away. We got a knockdown. English coming back. The Tech player sitting down right in front of the Tech bench. She got taken down. She just stayed there. And the trainer's got more work to do because she's down and she's flat on her back. Right in front of the Tech bench. Oh, she's up. And she just gingerly walks to the bench. Nice to see she's under her own strength, power. Not seriously hurt. That's the last thing you want. Tech put it in play. It got blocked. They almost gave English a breakaway. Bilal picks it off. And they knock it ahead. Bilal trying to knock it ahead again. Broken up nicely by Tech's defense. I think that was Sandy Garcia, I believe. Fowler knocks it ahead, looks to go get it. She walks in, takes the shot. DeLeon, looked like DeLeon was out of the net, way over to the near side. Looked like Fowler had almost the entire net to shoot at. DeLeon got back and made the catch, made the save. Good bid by Fowler, who already has a goal. They're going to get Zayas getting a hand on the ball. She looks to breaking, going to try and break and look for her 5th goal of the game. They call her for getting a hand on it. And we're just past the halfway mark of this second half. English comfortably ahead, 5-0. Blaney will kick it away from midfield. She knocked it deep. Newsom will come out and go get it. Pojoy was there looking for the loose ball in case Newsom didn't get out to get it. Pojoy again. It wasn't Pojoy. It was Iris Son trying to make a play. Lost it off her back foot. We'll make a substitution. And I think the person being substituted is finally going to get off the field. Hayes puts it in play. Hayes blasted that off Pojoy. Gets it back and then knocks it off a foot. Jean knocks it upfield. Sandy Garcia with it. I don't know which team you're talking about because there's Garcia's on both teams and it's almost like they're related. Of course, they're not. This is Sandy Garcia. Zayas knocked it away. Pojoy picks it off. Pojoy looking for the return pass down the near side. Has to get rid of it. Bounces away from Blaney. Back to Pojoy. And here's Welton coming up and knocking it away. Pojoy down the near side. Trying to center it. Gabriel Jesus gets a piece and knocks it away. His defense, Gabriel Jesus, Welton, Jean. Gutierrez, when she was back there, Zayas is back there now. They've done a nice job. Tech hasn't got anywhere near the net. They haven't got a shot on net. It winds up in the English bench area. And we'll do it again with the throw in. Now they're going to turn around and give it to English. Tech was all set to throw it in. English just drops it down and gives it to Tech. I'm not sure what that was all about. Fowler keeps it alive. Fowler gets it back. Pushed a little too far. Blaney's played well for Tech. Back defensively. Here comes Zayas. Trying to get loose for a kick. Blaney breaks it up. So English is going to get in the win column. They're going to go to 1-1. Tech won't get their 2 in a row. They're going to go to 1-2. Tech takes it away. Looking to walk in. They slide it out in front. And back checking is Welton to knock it away. You don't notice her back there, Welton. She's just back there playing that deep center field, and she just makes plays. And there's another play. She just took it away and clears it upfield. And it's going to go out. Zayas will put it in play. Fowler hustling. Takes it away. Takes it, controls it, and knocks it out of play. Tech will make a substitution. Pojoy will put it in play. And here's Jean. She's played well, too. Jean knocks it down. And blocks it. Gets it back. And clears it upfield. Blaney back there. Fowler's been a going concern. She's been all over the place. She got a goal. Had a couple of other chances. De Leon comes out, feels it. She'll kick it away. So Tech has had, they got shut out the first game in the City Series. They scored 6 in the second game. And now, unless they get going, they're going to get shut out for the second time. Blaney hustles and breaks it up. Hayes just broke it up. Loose. English has it. Now broken up. Blaney again. Blaney, nice little shift. Got around one. She was looking for the return pass, but couldn't get there because Blaney broke up the play again. Blaney's been a bright light back at that center field spot for the Tigers. Zayas with the throw-in. Knocked away. Zayas heads it away. That's something we didn't see during that abbreviated session that everybody had. They made up all kinds of new rules. Couldn't head the ball. Couldn't throw it in from the side to the net. We've gone back to regular soccer. Blaney getting involved again. She's played very well. Blaney and Pojoy and Sandy Garcia have been bright lights for Lynn Tech. After this, they'll get going in the Commonwealth Conference. Welton's back there breaking it up. Now she hustles. She tried to keep it alive, but it went out. Gabriel Jesus, Asima Gabriel Jesus, because there's two of them. Ariana Garcia, Amy Gutierrez, Alicia Jean, and Nadia Welton, and Melissa Zayas, of course, and Mariah Fowler. They've all played very well. Again, Felicity Blaney, Sandy Garcia, Helen Pojoy. Bright lights for the Lady Tigers. We're coming up on 4 minutes left. I'm not sure what the stoppage is for. I guess they made a substitution. Tech will get the throw in. English defense just hasn't let Tech get anywhere near the net with a shot. Newson's only fielded side of the net from long range. She hasn't had to do much. She'll kick it away here. As we're down to 3 minutes and counting. Tipped off a couple of people. Blaney again knocks it deep. Zayas is back here to collect. Starts it back. And she just throws it upfield. After Zayas moved back on defense, English hasn't had many chances either. Fowler had one. Gets knocked out by Jean. That's Alicia Jean. Garcia gets it back. Fowler breaks it up. Pojoy and Garcia playing catch. Blaney knocks it deep. And here's Gabriel Jesus breaking it up. Every time it looks like Tech might be getting something going, the defense comes up and makes a play like Zayas right there. Blaney's going to knock it out. Wrapping this one up, we're in the final 2 minutes. Getting ready for St. Mary's and Glasgow boys in the consolation round. Long day here at Manning Field for soccer. Kip will play football tonight. Fowler with it. Spins. Looking to go back. Takes the shot. DeLeon makes the save. Fowler's had a couple of opportunities. They blow the whistle. That's going to do it. So Zayas got English out quickly, getting the first goal on a break. She got loose for a second. Fowler late in the half got a goal to make it 3-0 at halftime. Zayas come out and scored the first two very quickly in the second half to make it 5-0. Tech never got a shot on net. The defense for Lynn English, Gabriel Jesus, Ariana Garcia, Amy Gutierrez, Nadia Welton, Alicia Jean, just kept Tech away from the net. They couldn't go get anywhere near the net. never got a shot on net. And Tech won't make it 2 in a row. As they lose it, they'll go to 1-2. English will hopefully look to go 2-0 their next game because they won their first of the year. They go to 1-1, led by their great goal scorer Melissa Zaya. She got 4, and the young freshman Mariah Fowler got her first varsity goal, and that was the scoring for English as they win it 5-0 over Lynn Tech in the consolation round here at Manning Field. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.